What's up guys, DuArktik with another Marvel Strike Force video, and in this video we have some crazy news. Escape from Kyln is returning. This time they're gonna call it Escape from Orkies or something like that. And the requirements are interesting for sure. As you guys can see on the screen, we have two of the teams that are going to be required to clear the last stages. And if you don't have these teams, well, I mean, good luck for you, I guess, but you're not going to be able to participate on those last stages. The requirements are Orkies, Alpha Flight, and Annihilators. One is Orkies and Alpha Flight, other is Orkies and Annihilators. But as we have seen from the past, if you don't have all these characters, or at least most of them, you're really going to struggle and you're not going to be able to complete the tower. Of course, next week we'll have guides on how to beat each of the sections. The tower is supposed to drop on Monday, and we're going to be streaming it on YouTube and on Twitch if you guys want to join in. And after that, we'll have a guide on YouTube. But yeah, get ready for the news. Okay, so we're going to take a look at all the teams that are required and the enemies that we are facing. Now, I didn't have time yet to prepare a safe squads for you guys to use, but after this video, after 1 hour or two, so I have some time to put some thought into this, I will share with you the safe squads that you could use for each of these sections. So we're going to take a look once again at the requirements, the enemies that we are facing, and get some early impressions from it. So as always, if you like the information on these videos, make sure you share it with your friends on Facebook and Discord. If you're new to my channel, make sure to subscribe for more Marvel Strike Force content, and make sure you smash that like button like a boss. Okay, so once again, you can see on the screen something of what you're going to require, and you can see here in the blog some information about this Escape from Kyln. So for people that have never done this before, this is a game mode where you can use 3 characters and they need to be of a specific trait. So for example, here we have Guardians or Infinity Watch. The players can be level 60, and you need your characters to be also at a specific gear cost for certain sections. So you can see right here, gear T15 and so on. You cannot heal the characters, but you can use the same characters multiple times. So it's not like the other kind of towers, Avengers Towers or Satellite, and it's not also like a Dark Dimension. And you cannot revive the characters, you cannot heal the characters, they will keep their cooldowns, their charges, and that's it. And if one of your characters dies, you can replace it by other character of the same time. And you only drop floors from this Escape from Kyln if you reset the run, and sometimes you might get the wrong cooldowns or something, and you lock yourself in a situation where you just have to reset from the beginning, and that's pretty much it. Okay, so you can see the different sections. I put all of these into a spreadsheet, and we're gonna start from cell 20 because I think before cell 20 is not gonna be super important. And the rewards you can expect, we have Isolate Purple, which is nice if you are trying to obtain Odin. We also have Crimson Gear if you are trying to obtain Mephisto. We also have Teal Gear if you are trying to obtain Super Scroll. And we have Gear Credits, Gold, Training Materials, Guardian Shards, which is strange, Red Stars, and Diamonds. Now, the Diamonds are not for Guardian. Some people think the Diamonds are for Guardian. There is no reason why it would be that way, but yeah. In addition to Revolution Orbs for the Operation Omega event. So the better you participate in this, the better you participate in this adjacent event as well. Okay, so with this said, let's take a look at the enemies and teams that we're going to face. All this work was put together by me. I did data mines, I put the data together. And here we have the enemies and the requirements. And the enemies will drop first from the left to the right. So it doesn't have exactly each wave, but you can get the impression. It's like 4 enemies or so, and then comes the other ones. Sometimes they all come at the same time. You never know. Now, for the first section, we have tech and skill. So for this, you can use or Sinister Six, or you can use the Spider Society. So these floors are going to be pretty easy. The enemies are also quite old. You have to be careful with characters like Spider Weaver. And on this one, Morgan and Faye. I think those would be the most dangerous characters. After we have a Global Mystic, which I actually have no idea. But I think you could use Darkhold. Most of the Darkhold, they are global and mystic, so that's a possibility. And these enemies are also kind of easy. You have Icarus and Cersei here. You can use Agatha Harkness against them. She will stun both of them, and that's pretty much it. And yeah, I think Darkhold would be great here. Global Mystic, once again. Yes, it has these two divisions. I'm not exactly sure why. Red Hulk Abomination. Agatha, once again, would be nice to stun the Red Hulk. Morgan Le Fay would be nice to flip their immunities and the taunts. And we also have a Kang here, so we need to be careful with this Kang. Maybe use Quicksilver or something like that. So Kang slows Quicksilver, and then Quicksilver goes like crazy, and you win. Then we have Villain Mutants, and for Villain Mutants, you don't have a lot of options. You have, Dead Seed, you have Marauders, you have Apocalypse. So, I mean, you can make a team out of that. But more recent characters, I actually don't remember anyone apart from Namor. I think we don't have that many options, so you have to be careful here. Because once again, remember, you need to save your cooldowns from one section to the next. So if you use your Apocalypse and you waste all the cooldowns, then you're not going to have the cooldowns for Apocalypse for the next section. And you can see right here that we have a few Kestrels. We have a Nightcrawler, which is problematic for sure. We have Dormammu with Morgan Le Fay, Robbie Reyes with Photon. So yeah, we have some dangerous enemies over here. Then we have Hero Tech. For Hero Tech, we can use, for example, Pegasus. I think Pegasus is going to be fine. Yes, we have these two divisions for some reason. You can see it on the blog. Like this information that I put here is from the blog. For some reason, it has these two divisions. Oh, I guess it's because of the gear tier. One is gear tier 16. The other is gear tier 17, but yeah, it's from the blog. Then we have X-Men. So this means you can only use X-Men. Of course, you should use the Extreme X-Men, maybe with Rogue. And you are facing Red Hulk, Emma Frost, Mr. Sinister. So you're going to be careful with the speed. Madeline Pryor and Strife with the mind control and ability blocks. Then we have Omega Red and Kang, very dangerous. Titania and Moonstone. Then we have Lady Deathstrike, two of them, and they should have the new stats, so that's going to be quite dangerous. And on the last node, we have APOC, Archangel, MLF, Morgan Le Fay, Dark Beast, Nemesis, and Psylocke. So once again, we have dangerous enemies over here. For Legendary, we have a bunch of Legendaries. We could use Sinister Six, Black Cat, Red Hulk, a bunch of them. So yeah, you have to be careful with this one as well. If this is similar to the one we faced last time, this was quite difficult. And you can see right here, so we have Rogue, we have Nightcrawler. So then you're going to get the extra speed. Gambit also giving them speed up and evades. Quite problematic. Then we have some Green Goblin Classic, Robbie Reyes, Black Cat, Lizard, Craven. So these are definitely some dangerous enemies. Zombie Juggernaut, Zombie Iron Man, Hela, Quicksilver, Val, Spider-Weaver, 2099 to apply the slow to us. And then the charges to blind us. So once again, we have to be very careful with these. And then we have Villain Bio and Undying. Now, we faced this on the last escape from Kyln. I'm not exactly sure if the enemies are the same, but we are facing a Super Skrull and a Black Cat and an Apocalypse. So I think those are the same enemies that we faced last time. And this was very, very difficult. If you don't have the proper ISO 8, if you don't have the proper setup, this is going to be painful, believe me. Okay, after that we have Spider-Verse skill. So once again, we're going to use the Spider Society. Make sure you have the cooldowns ready from the sections above. Then we have Cabal or Underworld. This is going to be one of the other ones that is going to be quite difficult. You can use the 3 Cabal. and hopefully you have Cabal maxed out, because if you're gonna do this with Underworld, you are really gonna suffer. It's very problematic. I know just a few people that were able to do this, but it was like full Underworld plus another character, because you have to sack it and whatever. It's complicated. It's possible, but it's complicated. The best way is really to just use a maxed out Cabal, and that's pretty much it. And then we have the problematic nodes, right? We have Orkis and Alpha Flight. Here we have a Forge Lizard 2099. So early damage, annoyance overall. Then we have this node 48. This one is going to be very difficult. We have Robbie Reyes. We have Ghost Rider plus Cosmic Ghost Rider plus Cosmic Ghost Rider. So if you take a lot of protectors, like Sentinel, for example, or the Sasquatch, you're gonna get destroyed by these guys. Double Crystal and double Miss Marvel, that's kind of a nothing burger. The only problem is really the first wave. Last wave of Orkis and Alpha Flight, we have Leader, Double Kang, Bishop, Cloak and Dagger, and Iron Patriot. The Iron Patriot comes on a second wave, so you don't have to worry too much about that. But the Double Kang early on, this is gonna be very problematic, so watch out for this. Make sure your Orkis and Alpha Flight are big enough at least to sack, if not to deal with it. And the last section we have Orkis and Annihilators. First node we have Hank Pym, Cersei, Black Bolt, Black Panther Shuri, Icarus, Miss Marvel are light. I expect these guys to go very fast, and you have to remember that Hank Pym is going to heal Cersei and Icarus, and then Cersei and Icarus have their own passive to heal up once again, so this is going to be super crazy. The other node we have Archangel, Rogue, this is not a mistake, it's really like this. Then we have Daken, Wolverine. If you do a lot of damage to Wolverine, Daken will get offense up. Then we have Panda Pool for the taunt, and then we have double, not one, double Black Knights. Yes, double Black Knight. It's gonna be fine. On the last node, we have Nova. Always fun to play against a Nova full of charges. Star-Lord, Cosmic Ghost Rider, double Ares, Robbie Reyes Ghost Rider, and double Iron Patriot. Yeah, this is gonna be fun for sure, right? This is gonna be fun for sure. Yeah, if you don't have these guys, Annihilators and Orkis, it's gonna be pretty much impossible. Super difficult at least. And we don't know if these areas have awakened abilities or not. If they do, it's gonna be even more problematic. But yeah, guys, that's the enemies that we are facing in Escape from Kyln. Once again, based on the blog, this is coming on Monday, 23 of September. And make sure you have your teams ready to rumble. And some of them need to be at Gear Tier 19, right? So Gear Tier 19 for Orkis, Gear Tier 18 for Alpha Flight, Gear Tier 19 for Annihilator. So if you don't have your characters geared up yet, maybe start considering it. I think I'm not going to use my Scientist Supreme because I don't have gear, but hopefully the other guys will be enough. And that's going to be all for now, guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you stay tuned for the Save Squad, something like that, in order for you to prepare for tomorrow. And then we can do it together on YouTube and on Twitch. And that's going to be the video, guys. As always, if you like the information on this video, make sure you share it with your friends on Facebook and Discord. If you're new to my channel, make sure to subscribe for more Mouse Force content, and I'll catch you guys later.